Hey folks, just getting set up here. Gonna share this to a few places on Facebook and get going. Alright, just getting set up here real quick. Gonna share this to a few places and then get going. Gonna try and unlock the garage here in the Maine region. Just sharing this to a couple places real quick and then I'll get going here. I got the Dearborn rough stock, got the F750 Power Stroke upgrade, got the Punisher, got Old Betty, got all kinds of fun mods to get going here. Gonna do my best to unlock the trailer store and start working on the garage here in the Maine region. I still just am so happy I'm able to say that as an avid fan of this game, that we have a region from the developers set in Maine. Like, that is just so damn cool to me. Hey, what's going on, Christian? What's up, Yee Gamer? Hey folks, thanks for joining in the stream. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm just being annoying and sharing this to a few Facebook groups, and then I'm going to get rolling here. I'm sitting in the Dearborn rough stock. If you guys aren't familiar with this mod, make yourself familiar with it. It is one of the best new console mods we have out there. Alright, one last share. And I'm going to get moving here. Alright, sorry for being annoying and sharing all kinds of crap to Facebook, and let's get going here. I'm sitting in photo mode. Set up this little screenshot to get going here. Absolutely love having photo mode and a free camera, and actually having the ability to take really good high quality pictures. But I have a whole bunch of mods set up for the second half of this. I still have a little bit of scouting to do. I haven't had much time to play at all. I haven't even finished scouting this map, and the second map I am only like halfway through exploring, and I know to do part of unlocking the garage you have to come over here and get fuel from this warehouse over here, storage zone. But I got a few vehicles already moved over to that map already. And yeah, we'll just get going here in the Maine region. I'm gonna just drive around with the Dearborn just because I want to a little bit real quick, just to show you guys this one if you have not seen this console mod before. But this is a fantastic mod from Max Mike M181. Uses almost no RAM whatsoever and is just such a great all-around scout. I just love the way it looks, and it is very great as far as performance as well. It is fast, it has great traction, great suspension. Just a home run of a mod right here in my opinion, the Dearborn rough stock by M181. Has a really fast high gear. It jumps really well, just everything about it. This became an instant favorite of mine. Hopefully you guys can check it out. Maybe you'll like it too. throw it in high gear, and as long as it doesn't get in too thick of mud, like you can see that getting the thick mud, it'll slow right down. But it does crawl pretty well through the mud. But if you throw it in high gear and you stay in buried terrain where it doesn't get too thick and soupy like that, but you throw it in high gear, and you can go places quick with this thing. Has a great jumping suspension too. It is a little bit fragile where if you start doing stupid stuff like I'm doing right now, you can break it pretty quickly, but for the most part it actually handles itself pretty well going over jumps and whatnot. But it is a great way to get around a map in a hurry. But I'm just already completely in love with these Maine maps. It's definitely not a photorealistic representation of Maine, but it has enough of a New England vibe, in my opinion, that it is quality enough, and I'm just so happy again to just be able to say I'm on a map based in Maine, being myself, Maine MudRunner, born and raised in Maine, and I still live in Maine. That is just so cool to me. I just absolutely love that. Whoa. Yeah, the developers really outdid themselves on these maps. These might be the best maps that they've put out so far, in my opinion. I'm a little bit biased, as I just said, being born and raised from Maine, but these maps are fantastic, and I am really, really digging them so far. But why we're here and why this stream is going. We need to unlock the trailer store and start unlocking the garage. The first thing I want to do is the trailer store. You need to do under here, under Evan's garage is all the tasks for this. So the trailer store, you need 2 cement and 2 consumable. You can get the consumables up here, and you can get the cement here, and then also here. So let's just jump into one of the trucks I have pre-made over here. We'll go with the Punisher, because I want to use that thing. Oh. I have the cargo bed set up on this. It's the articulating tow bed, but it is actually a cargo bed. But I'm actually going to change into another one over here that has a sideboard bed just to be safe. So I need to get 2 cement and 2 consumable. Let's bring this trailer that they already have pre-set up over here. Alright, and this is the Punisher by Diesel Addict 66. An amazing old school, like 1950s style Peterbilt. Just hits the sweet spot for me, other than it's a very OP mod. I would like to see it have slightly tuned down options, but not really that picky when it comes to it. So I can get consumables actually here at this storage zone, and I can get the cement here. So actually I don't have to go all the way across to these locations here. So I'm going to do my first trip up to this warehouse, grab the cement, and then I'll go grab the consumables. And we'll get that trailer store unlocked, and then it's just smooth sailing from there. So once you get the trailer store unlocked, you can buy yourself repair and refuel trailers and everything, or you can be a crazy person like I was and spend way too much time pre-setting up vehicles to get the job done. But I really love the fact that the developers kind of did a throwback to MudRunner and made it so you have to unlock the garage even when you have the garage access. Like having to unlock the features of the garage is such a nice touch in my opinion. I love that. You can't take any of that stuff to heart, Christian, on the Facebook groups. Those Facebook groups are not mine. I'm just one of the admins in them. I have a bunch of groups that I created, but especially that SnowRunner console mod group that you were asking about having your picture be the profile of the group. That is not my group at all, and that group is especially savage. People don't give a shit in that group. People don't follow the rules in that group. So just don't take any of that crap to heart and just ignore the noise, man. That's something I've had to definitely teach myself as time has gone on, being part of these Facebook groups and all that stuff. Just some people just are gonna say whatever they want because it's the internet, and you just gotta ignore them. Just be better. You know what I mean? Don't stoop yourself to their level and just ignore the noise, man. People are very opinionated on Facebook, and they'll let you know how they feel no matter what, no matter how it makes you feel. And just know that you're better than them, and you don't have to engage. Your life will be a lot better for it. Just don't engage, but this Punisher does really well off-road. But again, like I was saying, it's a little bit OP. It ignores the terrain a little bit. It has so much power. This is the base engine for this thing, and it is still so fast. So fast. Oh yeah, it's all good, Christian. A lot of people think that because I'm so active. I'm just the only real visible admin in that specific Facebook group. So I just do a lot of the heavy lifting, so people think that I'm the one that owns it. Right up the hill here. This gets a little bit sketchy right here, so hopefully I don't roll over. Yeah, this Punisher, man, it is a absolute beast of a vehicle. It's the same size as like the Pacifics, man. It's the same size as a Pacific P512, basically. I have them parked next to each other on the garage so I can show you an actual size comparison. Alright, so we need to get 2 cement. Success. And now we go. The road will take us up and around. We need to double back over to here, and I can get the 2 consumables I need. What I need to do is smoke some weed. I haven't smoked any weed today. So hard to tell where there's like actually roads and stuff. That looks like it gets real deep in there. I might be wrong. Alright, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, thank you to anyone and everyone stopping by the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the new Maine region yourselves. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe if you've not done so already. That would help out my channel. And if you don't want to, no worries at all. Hope you have a good day, and thanks for stopping by at all. Alright, get back down to the wetland here. The lowland. So what I need to do is get back to this road over here. and then we're just gonna follow it all the way down here and then come back. So I basically just need to double back to where I was, and then we'll go from there. Alright, let's fucking go. This Punisher really does make the game look easy. But that's one of the reasons I don't tend to use these super overpowered mods. Yeah, that can happen, Christian, but again, like I said, man, that's unfortunately Facebook, and you just gotta ignore those assholes, you know? You're having fun and just sharing your experience, and they want to be turds. Don't worry about it, let them be turds, and just don't engage. The more you engage, the worse it gets. That's a big problem I face in the Facebook groups, is I always just try and be helpful and answer questions and stuff, and then I just get pulled into these arguments and verbal battles over fucking nothing, and it's just so useless. Just more and more that you can do not engaging, the better off you'll be. And the happier you'll be for it. Just keep doing you, share your pictures that you got. You just were able to figure out how to actually upload pictures to Twitter and save them, so you got nice, clean, beautiful pictures you can share. Just keep doing that and have fun, man. Enjoy the game the way you want to enjoy it. Don't worry about anyone else. I love that there are deep mud sections that don't last too long on this map, and there's always usually a way around it for the most part. Like, the deep sections of mud are nice, but they aren't like super long and just like endless, kind of like the Phase 4 regions or the Phase 1 maps, like Lake Covid and Amandra, and then like the Amur Oblast region. Like, they're fun and all, but good lord, does it just get to be a grind that never ends. And these maps have a good variety of everything. The only downside is the rendering of the maps is one of the big things. The graphics on the maps, like, you can see the trees, they all look like watercolor paintings. Like, that's the only real downside so far, is the rendering issues that has been very common on these maps, unfortunately. Yeah, this Punisher is such a fun mod. I just love the look of it. I love the vibe of it. And actually, I like that it is slightly OP, but not like, it's controllable overpowered. Until you put any other engine on it. This base engine is still ridiculously fast, but it has two more, even more powerful engines that make it damn near uncontrollable. I know there's some people out there that would like that, but I don't like it when things get too overpowered. I'm much more of a vanilla guy myself. Let's get a little daylight back on the situation here. Alright, where was this warehouse? I gotta be coming up on it here. Alright, get to the warehouse, grab the consumables, and then I'll have the trailer store ready to go once I get that delivered. And then once you have the trailer store unlocked, you're in a much better position, because then you can actually buy like repair trailers and repair your trucks. You get fuel, and then you can really set yourself up to be able to unlock the rest of the garage without having to be so limited. You can see I'm just feathering the gas on this tarmac road, and it just has so much power. This thing gets going so fast, so quick. It just whips trailers around that are stuck behind it. It's hilarious to watch. Alright. 2 consumables. Now we just double back to the garage. We can just follow the road we just drove straight back to the garage. And this will be the trailer store built. Once I get it delivered there, then we'll have all the trailers that we want. Unfortunately, I don't have any trailer packs activated because with the change with Season 6, I can only activate so many mods. I can't activate nearly as much as I could before Season 6, which is definitely disappointing. Because I'm on PlayStation 4 Pro here currently. And it's the same on my Xbox One, where they've had identical RAM limits and mods use the same amount of RAM on my PlayStation 4 Pro and my Xbox One, and they just are so much more limited than they were before Season 6. And it's just so frustrating, it really is. I need to upgrade to a next-gen console so that I don't have to worry about the RAM limits anymore. It's getting so annoying having to pick and choose what I want before every single time I play the game, and then it deletes the stuff that it can't have. It's just a never-ending struggle that really sucks. Hopefully the developers can do something to increase the RAM, but they have held firm in that they have no plans to add more memory because they actually physically can't. Like, they could adjust the limit a little bit, but it is in place to stabilize the game. And it is unlikely that they'll ever do that, unfortunately. Yeah, the interior on this Punisher here is not the most detailed. You got a little Punisher skull on the steering wheel there. No dash or anything really, just circles. Maybe he'll update that in the future. This is, I believe, this creator's first mod, which is impressive for their first mod. Just what you really need in this game is, of course, the exterior of it to look good. That's what really matters. The interior is nice to have a fully finished interior and whatnot, but at the same time, especially for me and a lot of other players, it is absolutely not necessary. Because 99% of the time, is, for myself at least, I play the game in third-person mode like this. Hey, Gary Anderson, what's going on? Ian, what's up, my brother? I didn't think you'd still be up, dude. I really appreciate you stopping by. It's got to be getting late for you over in the UK, huh? Wow, I'm not even paying attention. I'm going to drive into a fucking telephone pole here. Thanks for stopping by the stream, fellas. Hope you're doing well. Hope you guys have been enjoying Maine as much as I am. I haven't had a chance to play at all other than the stream I did the other night. I did a little bit more exploring, but I still haven't really been able to sink my teeth into these maps, and I'm getting the trailer store built right now, and then I'm going to work on unlocking the rest of the garage. But all in all, I really am in love with these maps already. Like, you guys know me, I'm Maine MudRunner. Being from Maine, born and raised, and I still live right in southern Maine. And to have this game that you guys know me, I'm one of the biggest fans of, to actually have a region based in Maine is really the icing on the cake. Like, I've put thousands of hours into this game already, and now I'm just gonna put thousands more just on these maps. Here we go. All right. Deliver the cement and the consumables for the trailer store. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't mess up my other vehicle there. Sweet. Trailer store built. I like that they got a bunch of the trailers with 3D models underneath there. That's pretty cool. It's different and unique. Haven't seen that in other trailer stores on other maps. Yeah, but now with the trailer store unlocked, I could buy myself a maintenance trailer, service trailer, fuel trailer, anything you need to get the rest of the jobs done so far. So that should be job number one. For anyone on these maps trying to get stuff done, especially unlocking the trailer store and garage. Get the trailer store done first, Then you set yourself up for the rest of what you need to unlock. And then, in my opinion, what should be done next is the repair shop. Because, I mean, when you get into the garage, this is how you start. In the garage, you only have your truck storage unlocked. You don't have anything else. So, looking as far as my opinion being the most important thing to do next would either be to do the customize or the repair refuel. Because when you recover your vehicle, it's not going to repair or refuel itself. So, repair and refuel should be next. But I'm going to go with customize because I can't stand not being able to customize vehicles. And having the trailer store unlocked, you can do anything you need to do as far as unlocking other vehicle or having repair and refuel stuff available. So I'm going to keep that as a secondary. And I'm going to go for the contract that you will unlock the ability to customize vehicles. Restore the tuning shop. This will allow you to customize your vehicles. You need 4 metal rolls and 2 metal beams. So we'll accept that. You can get metal rolls out here. In the far corner, there are a few metal structures to be able to deconstruct and acquire the metal beams for that there. There's another warehouse here. Where I can get the 4 metal rolls that I need. So we'll go ahead and we'll get those metal rolls first, and then we'll grab the metal beams second. And what I need is one of these vehicles over here that has a low saddle on it. I think I had one of them set up over here with the low saddle. Did any of these have a low saddle? None of these are low saddle. Actually, no, the one all the way over there. I got a Punisher right over here with a low saddle set up. So we'll use this Punisher over here, and like I said, I mean, the F-750 is actually pretty big next to it, too. But as I was saying earlier, the Punisher is damn near the same size as a Pacific P512. And I wouldn't even be surprised if the creator might have used that frame, the wheelbase, as a starting off point with this thing. I got this set up with a low saddle. We'll go grab the 4 metal rolls, and then we'll come back and we'll get 2 metal beams. And then we'll have the ability to customize what you need at the garage here. And then we'll go from there. Let's go with some regular sideboard bed. Man, it looks silly on this truck because it's so tall. But we need 4 metal rolls. We'll be able to get those easy enough. Bring those back to the garage here, and then we'll be able to customize the vehicles that we have. And then after that, we'll work on getting the repair and refuel set up. After that, do the truck store, and then the final one will be the truck slots in the garage, because honestly, the truck slots is the most useless thing ever. Like, I don't think I've ever really used the truck slots at all in any of the game. Yeah, this Punisher is awesome, man. I really like it a lot. Let's map out the track real quick. So it's this warehouse all the way over here. There's a road that cuts straight through. So we'll go up here to this corner. We'll take a left, and then we're gonna cut through the swamp. Then it's a straight shot all the way to this warehouse. Get the metal beam, or the metal rolls, I should say, sorry. And then it's just doubling right back to the garage. And that'll unlock the tuning shop once I get all 4 metal rolls and then 2 metal beams delivered. And I'm using the Punisher by Diesel Addict 66. Here in the Maine region. What's up, Laura Cameron? What's going on? Tech, okay. Freedom Mathis, what's going on? Are you reading the chat at all? If so, please read my last comment. It sucks that you can no longer play SnowRunner whatsoever after the update. Well, that is completely false because I'm currently playing SnowRunner after the new update. There are definitely some issues that came with the new update, but I am in fact playing the game after the update, so I'm not sure what you mean exactly by that. If you could elaborate, I will happily try to respond to the issues that you might be having there, Freedom Mathis. Matterus? Freedom Matterus? Is that how I say it? 10:30 p.m. Been playing on Maine and in here. There you go, Ian. What's going on? Yeah, sorry folks for not catching up on the chat. I was just trying to focus on the game since I haven't really had a chance to play it yet. But I truly appreciate anyone and everyone hanging out in the chat, and if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to ask and I will do the best I can to respond and help you if I can. But if you're talking about the changes to the mod RAM restrictions or whatnot there, Freedom, there were definitely changes that came to the mod browser and the effect that it had on console mods, and specifically the more limited players are no longer allowed to activate some of the mod setups they had before the Season 6 update. I myself am included in that category with both my PlayStation 4 Pro that I'm on currently and my Xbox One are significantly more limited than they were before the Season 6 update. It is definitely very, very frustrating, but also at the same time, it is what it is, and I'm honestly just happy we have mods at all. And on that note, I'm going to smoke a little marijuana. That's the secret sauce that's been missing, folks. I haven't been smoking any weed. This stream's about to get a lot better because I'm just about to finish my first beer. I've smoked some weed. We're gonna start having some real fun. I'm gonna get this garage unlocked in no time, baby. You get an error when you go to the main screen every time? Have you tried uninstalling and reinstalling the game by chance? Still able to run 6 mods? So Freedom Matters. Yeah, you are, but personally you can't be able to play because when you get an error once you get to the main screen. That is very strange. Have you tried reinstalling the game? You can delete and reinstall the game without affecting your game save profile, so as long as you definitely have like cloud save or whatnot set up. But I would suggest trying to delete the game and reinstall it on your console. Maybe that will help. There's no real guarantee, but that is definitely a very strange issue, and I'm very sorry that's happening. And of course, that would stop you from playing the game, man. I haven't heard of anyone else having that issue, unfortunately, or I would maybe have a little bit more knowledge to impart on that situation, but that sounds very, very frustrating, and I'm sorry that's happening. Then Mike Winston Opile, whatever that name is still able to run 6 mods on PS4 all good. Yeah, I'm right in the same kind of boat there, Michael. I got, I don't know, like 8 mods activated currently on my PlayStation 4. I just have to be very selective. I mean, I have a few custom mods, and then the rest of them are all tweaks of the base game vehicles and whatnot. Oh, and of course the bridge is out. That just makes sense. But, looks like it's a nice little river crossing right next to it, and that's way more fun anyway. Yeah, you've tried everything. I'm working with the developers as to why you can't play at all. God damn, that really sucks, man. Oh, hey, Christian. Yeah, you just tagged me in another picture that you got with the C2100, that Chevy Cat Eye from Watt Limes. Is that mod there? I can't use that Chevy Cat Eye. That thing by itself literally uses 100% of my console mod RAM. It's insane. It's so crazy. Yeah, I've seen mods use most of it, like 90%, but literally that Cat Eye mod from Watt Limes 211 literally uses all of my available RAM memory. It's batshit crazy. Alright, here we go. Gonna grab these metal rolls. Alright, 4 metal rolls. Now we just double back the same way we came, back to the garage, deliver these, and then after that it's just 2 metal beams. And we'll have the customization shop unlocked in the garage. Yeah, I really am sorry that that's happening there, Freedom. That's really crazy. I wish I knew more about it to be able to help, but there's definitely something going on that is not okay. Whoa, almost rolled over there, holy shit. I'm actually kind of impressed it didn't roll over. That was quite the angle the vehicle just leaned over at. I'm just so blown away. Like, even though I have it in my hands and I'm playing it right now, I'm still just completely kind of shocked that I have a region from the developers, like actual DLC, that is set in Maine. Like, that makes me happy to no end. Like, the nerd inside of me, the little gamer inside of me that loves these games so much is just eternally grateful that I can say that. Like, everyone in Alaska, and everyone in Michigan, and everyone in Wisconsin, everyone in the Yukon, you know what I mean? People that were already able to say that before, I felt so happy for them, but now to be able to join that exclusive group and be like, yeah, my name, or where I live is in the game, and I can go drive around in maps that are quote-unquote, you know, they aren't photorealistic actual representations of where we live, but it's close enough for me. It makes me happy. I'm just so eternally grateful that I can say that, because I really, really love these games. I mean, if you guys know me at all from the Facebook groups and whatnot, you know I'm a obnoxious nerd that loves these games a little bit too much. But I can't help myself. I just love it. I mean, you see the name of my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, Maine MudRunner. And that's because I live in Maine, and now I get to drive around on maps that are quote-unquote set in Maine. And I just can't get enough of that. I really can't. These already became my favorite maps. Mainly just the mix of snow and mud really does it for me, but the layout and the terrain of the maps is so fun. And especially when you get to the second map, because it's much more snow-ridden. And it's got breakable ice everywhere. Like, it just has everything I like about SnowRunner, all in one. Alright, got through the swampy marsh area. Now we just double back to the garage. And then it'll just be 2 more metal beams and I'll have the customization shop unlocked. That'll be huge for getting the garage operating. Not having to jump to other maps to customize a vehicle will be nice. Are there any parts that are true to life? Hard to really say there, Mike. If I had to say anything that was more true to life of Maine, definitely the coastline. The coastline feels very much like something you would see in Maine. Definitely New England, the rocky shore, and then having like all the fishing boats and whatnot out there on the coastline, and the cobblestone bridge that's over there on the coastline with the stone fort over on the coastline, because Maine and New England are absolutely littered with the cobblestone and old like early 1900 style forts from like World War II and World War I. We have forts all over the coastline. So when you get closer to the coast, it definitely feels true to Maine. And honestly, like these big open plains, like leading up to the garage over here, really remind me of a lot of areas I drive through in Maine. There's a lot of like big wetlands, kind of like this that I'm starting to drive through right now, that definitely have like a Maine vibe to them, especially the further you go north. And you start to get up closer to Canada, like you see like what I'm driving through right now everywhere. Big, giant, open, swampy areas with just rolling hills and stuff. And the pine trees everywhere. Like, it gives off real Maine vibes, I would say. But nothing that is like identifiable as like something specific to Maine, I would say. It's more or less like a kind of a New England or Northeast kind of vibe, in a way. Alright. There we go. Get the 4 metal rolls delivered. And now it's metal beam time. God, this thing is just so fast. It's just hilarious because it just whips that semi-trailer around behind it so much. Oh, I was reading the chat and I drove straight over the friggin' guardrail. Oh man, that's what I get for reading the chat. I didn't want to drive out here the way I just did, but I ended up reading the chat and I drove straight over the guardrail. That just means I need to smoke a little bit of weed. Alright, we need 2 metal beams. We have metal frame structures around here. Looks like there's a warehouse at the pier. There's 2 metal beams there. And we got the warehouse all the way up in this corner. And there's 2 metal beams up there. I'm just going to go for the closest option. And actually, I'll grab this one that's in the middle of the the water here. Deconstruct that building and just steal the metal beams from there. Generally, if I can, I'd like to go to warehouses that have unlimited supply of cargo, because honestly, as cool as it is to deconstruct a building and get the cargo that way, 99% of the time I will not do that, because I like leaving the building structures there. Like, visually for me when I'm playing a map, I don't like tearing down a building and then it's just a flat, open plot of land. I don't know, there's something weird with me where I just like to, I'll go out of my way to go to a warehouse that has unlimited cargo instead of breaking down a structure, just so that I can always see that structure as I'm driving by and not have it disappear, just so I can have some cargo. I'm sure I'm not the only one that does that, but I might be. It's just about time for beer number 2. Beer number 2. There we go. Let's go. I'm not nearly drunk enough for this. Oh, that's awesome, Christian. Thanks for checking in on that. I've been really trying to grind away and get that up to that 4,000 likes, if possible. I took this past week off of doing the console mod browser updates that I would normally do Monday through Friday, just since we got the new DLC, and honestly the developers just weren't releasing a lot of new mods. Like, we got a whole bunch of new mods on Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday were all updates, and then Friday we got, I think, 2 or 3 new mods. But other than that, the developers focused on getting the mods that were in recheck processed instead of releasing any new mods. But tomorrow I'm going to release a preview of probably about 20 some odd new console mods that are all awaiting approval. You'll be excited about this, Christian. BB Customs has a couple more mud trucks that are changed from PC only to being console compatible. So we're going to get a couple more mods from BB Customs, big old mud trucks. He has a 2-door Tahoe that has been converted to be console compatible, and it's kind of like the Bronker, if you know that one. And then he has another like monster truck style one, like the that Splash of Pink one that was released on Friday. So we'll get a couple more mud trucks from BB Customs, and then there's like 5 or 6 Top Truck Challenge, you know, the off-road challenge, the TTC. There's something going on in the modding community that I believe Big Dubs, TNB Big Dubs is making a Top Truck Challenge, a TTC map. And a bunch of the mod creators are all releasing their own versions of TTC style vehicles. So a bunch of those have been released to mod.io, and a bunch of them are console compatible. So we'll be getting a bunch of those, including one from Wattlimes211, the creator of the C2100 Cat Eye. He has a TTC version of his L400 that's going to be coming out. That's on PC currently and awaiting console approval. And Fred's Wayne, the creator of the CCM series of console mods and PC mods, has his own Stinger TTC that is this very thin, like almost like it's almost like a shoebox style frame vehicle that has this insane suspension setup on it. That's a TTC design mod. And then there's a version of the Tuz 166 that has a TTC version from Red Bull Industries. Like, there's so many console mods awaiting approval that the next week or so is going to be very exciting on the console mod front, because we're going to get a whole bunch more mods released, and we have a whole bunch that are awaiting approval. Like, we need more when we already have 600, but the community is very hungry for more mods, and it's never enough. That's something that has been proven time and time again. What we have is never enough, and we always need more, and it needs to get better and better. And that's just the way of things. But it really is exciting at this point, having so much DLC from the developers and so many mods from a thriving community, that this game is going to just be very popular for a long time, and if not, just get bigger and bigger. It is so exciting to be a part of. Did any of you guys happen to watch that video I posted yesterday of doing the laps on the Desert Proving Grounds map with all the vehicles trying to do the wide track, get gold? Those time contests on that Desert Proving Grounds map are so much fun. I can't get enough of that. High gear only lasts for so long until you get that real deep mud. Oh, dude, that'd be so much fun. You should definitely do that in due time, Christian. I wish you the best of luck trying to learn how to create mods. I wish I had the time and energy to be able to do that. Just trudging through this deep snow and mud. It has more OP tires that I could have set up, but these are the only ones I have right now on it. I like the custom tires. Want the window, buddy? Come on, kitty cat. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah. There you go. Sorry I blocked the window. Jesus. My cat, I closed the window and shade to try and keep some of the cold air out, but he loves looking through the sliding glass door to look at the fucking birds outside the window, and he was just trying to get his head through the sheet, but he couldn't do it. Little goober. Yeah, see? Yeah, Christian, you got another supporter. Yee Gamers is definitely a supporter of that idea. He thinks you should do it. Alright, here we go. Got the metal beams delivered. Now we'll unlock the customization shop in the garage. Hard Custom. What a weird name they chose. Hard Custom. Here we go. So now I can detach, delete, and now I can finally recover to garage, and I can actually customize my vehicles in Maine. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright. Now let's work on the repair and refuel, because that's really the most important one next for the garage. Now, the only way to get this done will be with going between both maps, because the fuel itself is available on only the next map. But I know the 4 bricks can be found on a trailer that is right here on the side of this hill. So I can use those 4 bricks right there to get what is needed. Then it's 2 vehicle spare parts and 4 fuel. There's also 4 bricks right at the warehouse where I got the cement from earlier. Down the road here at this warehouse, I can get unlimited vehicle spare parts, so I'll get those 2 from there, and then the rest will be done via getting that trailer. Yeah, there aren't unlimited bricks here, so I will just get this trailer here, right where I drove the Dearborn rough stock earlier. I can use actually the truck I'm driving right now. I can get those 4 bricks and get that done real quick, because if anything has been proven so far is this Punisher truck is an absolute monster. And it'll get the job done in no time. You can see without a trailer just how fast it is. And I'm just feathering the throttle. This is with the base engine and just the 6-gear gearbox put into it. I'll just go over here, I'll grab that trailer with 4 bricks already on it, I'll deliver that, then I can jump in another truck that I have already set up. I can go get the 2 fuel that I need, and then once we get to the other map, I still have some exploring to do, but then we'll be able to go and get the 4 fuel that's required. Oh yeah, Christian, you love cats? Yeah, my girlfriend has 2 cats. I grew up having cats around the house, so I'm a little bit partial to them. I love dogs, and I wish I could have a dog myself, but we got 2 cats in the house. They're nice little companions. There we go, that's the Dearborn I drove up here earlier. And this is the trailer I was talking about that's already spawned on the map that has the 4 bricks that we need. It's right at the top of the hill here, and there's the tunnel to the next map right behind us. I'll just take these 4 bricks already loaded up. Now we'll just bring these right back to the garage that I just drove from. Just drive straight back the same way I just came and do my best not to roll over, because this is just a flatbed and not a sideboard bed, so I need to be a little bit more careful with this trailer. Yeah, this Punisher truck is just, it's the best of everything. It looks great, it performs great. It's a little bit overpowered, but that's kind of a good thing. Normally I wouldn't use trucks that are overpowered, but in this case I like it. Just throw it in high gear and it gets the job done. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I thought the water was going to slow it down more, but yeah, just throw it in high gear and this thing boogies. It is absolutely charging through this deep mud. Just keep turning the wheel and it'll find the traction. I found staying outside of the snow, you can get it past this little section of road a little bit quicker. If you just go a little bit off the beaten path and you just go through that area, you can bypass all that deep snow that I keep getting slowed down in. Yeah, just leave this thing in high gear and it just frigging just gets across the map in no time. I'm gonna guess the repair shop is this one over here. So I don't have the markers set up to indicate where I need to deliver, but I'm pretty sure it's this one. Yep. Oh, and this trailer had 5 bricks on it. Shit. Oh well. 3 and 4 bricks delivered. Alright, now we move on to the vehicle spare parts. I'll jump into another vehicle I already have built, and I'll go and grab those. I feel like driving Old Betty. Old Betty needs some love. So we'll leave the Punisher right here, and I got Old Betty set up right over here. I just need 2 vehicle spare parts, so I only need 2 cargo. So I can go and grab those in no time. Where I will be going, folks, is right over here to this warehouse that I got the consumables earlier for the trailer store that I built. So we'll just basically do the same thing. Just drive past the swamp marsh area, go down the road, get the vehicle spare parts, double back to the garage, and then that'll be part 2 of 3 for unlocking the repair refuel shop in the garage. Ian saying he's currently using Bart's 49X to haul logs. Ah, Bart's 49X. I like what you're doing there, Ian. Actually, I'll use this one just out of respect for you. I set this up specifically for this stream because I don't use this truck nearly enough. But I'll use Bart's 49X just because you're using it, Ian. I'll use this since I got 2 slots on it. Old Betty can hang out and wait. But I absolutely love these tweaks of the DLC vehicles from Bartleby 7. And yeah, specifically this tweak of the Western Star 49X makes it a lot more of a vehicle that we all wanted it to be when it was first released as DLC. Unfortunately, the developers go a little bit too strict with their tuning to make vehicles not too overpowered, so it makes them a little bit less fun than they really could be. But that's why we have the modding community, and the mod creators are able to make it so that these vehicles live up to the actual potential that they can be. And this tweak of the Western Star 49X from Bartleby is a perfect example of that. He's got the tires from Iceberg 101 Delta Gaming that just make the truck look and feel 1,000 times better. And he also has upgrades and attachments that make it perform so much better too. Yeah, I'll use this to go grab those vehicle spare parts, and then I'll run these right back. If anything, this will be a little bit quicker than doing it with the Old Betty that I was going to use. There we go. This thing gets around, man. Whoa, got the guardrail. I knew it was going to happen. That's what happens when you drive fast with these big-ass vehicles in this game. Oh, and in case anyone's wondering, these gas prices right here for Maine are legitimately accurate. Right down the road from myself in Maine, I am paying $347 or $350 for regular. So they did their research and they were spot on. Diesel's around the same price as regular, but yeah, the price I'm paying for gas right down the road from myself here in Maine, where I live, is the same price as what they put it in the game, which is fucking hilarious. Is that where, after I say that, is that where we cue the Joe Biden hater comments, where people are like, Joe Biden did this to us, it's his fault. The president's fault, it's his fault that we got high gas prices. Oh, fuck Joe Biden, that dude's a fucking prick. I couldn't give two shits about who's president, who's making the decisions. I just fucking live my life and I don't give a fuck about anything else. Alright, try and get this thing back to the garage before we flip it over. I don't want to lose any cargo yet. I haven't lost any cargo so far, but the beers are starting to take effect and I feel myself getting a little bit sloppy. Just means I need to crack another beer and smoke some more weed. I've never tried going back to the garage this way. We'll see how this works compared to going the regular way. This must be the other big sawmill we have to complete. Yeah, it's a great truck. Looks good, sounds good. You're right, Ian. It really is. It's one of the most oh, shit. See? I was looking. Oh, I did lose my cargo for the first time, but I did not flip over. I just got hung up on that tree. That was my own fault. But that's what happens when you read the comments section. Alright, lost my first bit of cargo, but we're good. Crisis averted. I didn't flip over. Took like 20 seconds to fix my own mistake. That's what I get. Anytime I read the chat, that's when I make mistakes, man. Because I forget to take my finger off the throttle when I read the chat, and I look away from the screen. Obviously, mistakes happen. Oh well, but that's SnowRunner, man. If you aren't flipping over, you aren't having fun. Whoa, high gear's fast. High gear's a little bit fast. This is bumpy, this is bumpy. Oh shit. Let's go. Man, I don't use these enough. Thank you, Ian, for mentioning the Bartleby 49X, man. I did build this specifically for the stream, and thank you for reminding me. Unintentionally. I just need to navigate through all my vehicles that I put my way at the garage. Alright. So now we need 4 fuel. We can get that on the other garage, or on the other map, I should say. And we need... Oh wait, I'm such a stupid stoner. The trailer store's up here. So I'm gonna need just a... Oh, nice. That's a new trailer from the developers. That's available on this truck? That's crazy. Alright, I'm gonna take this over to the next map. I wanted to use Old Betty, but I'm liking this too much. So I'm going to bring this over to the next map. I'm going to bring another truck over there too. So I'm going to drive this up to the gate, and then I'm going to drive another truck just so I have a backup in case I get stuck. And we need to go to the second map to be able to get the 4 fuel that is required to unlock the refuel station in the garage here in Lowlands of Maine. Yeah, see, there it is, Christian. See it? Called it. It's all his fault. It's all his fault. Haha, you drop logs everywhere. LOL, too many beers. Alright, I respect that. I'm gonna grab another beer just because you said that, Ian. Mine's empty, and I need to refill. Hopefully I don't flip over while I'm driving. While I'm walking over to the fridge. What do we got here? Sierra Nevada. Alright, I'm gonna cheers beers with you, my friend Ian, over in the UK. This one goes out to you, my friend. Cheers to my buddy Ian in the UK from Maine. Yeah, I'm not nearly drunk enough for this right now. Need to smoke a little bit more weed too, but I'll do that once I get this vehicle to the travel point. Then I'm going to bring Old Betty out also, just so I have a good backup in case I get stuck with this one. Realistically, I should have vehicles with chain tires. This one does not, so that might be a situation I run into. We'll find out. I think I do have a little bit more scouting I have to do on the second map there. I have vehicles already positioned on the other side, but they're more dedicated to scouting. I don't have anything for moving cargo yet. Excuse me, sorry to burp in the mic. Oh snap, Ian's gonna crack one with me. We're getting sloppy on different sides of the ocean. Alright, we can leave this one here. And I'll go and grab another vehicle to bring up here with it, just in case. So I'll be able to not have any issues. This time I'll bring Old Betty with me, because I absolutely love Old Betty. Old Betty, bam-a-lam. Bring a trailer just to be safe. I like these trailers compared to the tall trailers just so they don't roll over as much. Daylight on the situation. That's one of the only reasons I don't really do co-op streams is so I can actually manipulate the time of day. I hate it when it gets too dark on the screen. Especially for any of you that are so generous to give your time to actually hang out and watch the stream. I want you to be able to see what's actually going on. When the time of day cycles into nighttime, you can't really see what's going on the screen unless you're actually like the one playing the game. Leaving this thing in high gear, it just crawls. This is a criminally underrated mod. In my opinion. Old Betty from Iceberg 101. Such a great throwback to the MudRunner days, but also updated nice for our current situation here on console mods and SnowRunner. I highly suggest this mod to anyone and everyone on console mods. It honestly is one of my favorites. Alright, now we've got both of these pulled up to the gateway. I'm going to winch one to the other and we'll get through the tunnel here, go to the next map, and we're going to get the other 4 fuel that we need. Alright, now we just have to hope the game does not crash while I'm traveling to the other map. Now this whole Yellow Rock National Forest, I don't know of a Yellow Rock National Forest in Maine or whatnot, but it is what it is. Again, I'm just simply happy that we have a region named Maine in SnowRunner. That just makes me so happy. Alright, we got old Betty over here. Pull her off to the side of the road, but I'm going to use a couple scout vehicles. That I already brought over here to get the exploring done that I need to, because I still haven't even checked out the center of this map, or all of this map in general. I know this mountain has a lot more elevation involved, but also much more snow, and there's actually breakable mud, or breakable ice, all throughout this map. But I still have not explored it very much at all. I've just gone kind of around to where this fallen bridge is. I need to go through and explore the other routes that are possible around here. I'm going to do that with my International Lodestar Rockbiter. This is a beautiful mod that was released recently by Mr. Buses. He also did the F750 Power Stroke, you can see behind me there. But one of the main features that I'm in love with is he put an active radar, as you can see on the top of the vehicle here. Having an active radar on the top of the International Lodestar is amazing. Not having to pull a trailer behind you is very, very welcome. So if we get over that little section right there, looks like we can come around here, bridge, get around. There's a warehouse, looks like right here. But we'll go that way and just see what roads we have as options, and then we'll try and go and grab those for fuel after I use the radar and open up this center part of the maps so I can actually see what trails are available. Because I'm honestly not sure still at this point. Again, I've only spent a little bit of time on these maps in particular, these the second map. And even the first map, I've barely spent any time on either of these maps, so I really don't know where I'm going yet. These deep mud sections are no joke. Anytime you get stuck in any of them, they really just slow down even the most OP of vehicles. I should be activating all the tasks and contracts as I go by them, but I'm just focused on getting these garage sections taken care of as quickly as I can. Landslides are brutal that are blocking these good sections of road. I think this will be a good spot to use a radar. Yeah. So like I said, this has an active radar built into the roof. You can see how the map is covered currently. And now I can use this active radar on the roof. And now this area has been scanned. It's a big river running through the center of the map. Looks like there is a crossing right here. But yeah, it's a warehouse right here that only has 2 cabins, 1 oversized cargo and 4 vehicle spare parts. But probably a trail or something that leads off this side, I don't know. We'll see where we can go up here once I get up there. Looks like those little islands out there are where we can cross over to the other side if we have to. We can drive down right over here. We'll just drive up to this warehouse and see what it looks like over here. Alright, starting to get a little sloppy. I'm driving into walls and stuff. That means the fun is just about to begin, folks. Need to smoke another bowl and crack another beer, because the fun is just getting started. And there is a road that comes out the other side. Alright, we'll use the radar again. So there is a road that sneaks through this way. Looks like it also goes this way. God, I am really loving these maps so far. So we'll take a right here. These trails are no joke on this map. God, I'm just loving these maps the more I play them. The more I just see all the different trail systems and all the stuff built into it, like, just everything about them. Like, I know I'm very biased being from Maine myself and all that jazz and blah blah blah, but holy fuck, man, I'm so impressed and I'm so blown away that these maps are actually really good, if not the best maps they've put out so far. So I'm clocking all the trails that lead off to the right, because looks like there might be a place to get across right here. So I think that might be what I need to do to get to the warehouse, because it's just on the other side of the river there. But you can see, like I said, having the active radar built into the truck, this section of the map has not been opened up. All I gotta do is hit the active radar. You can see it on the top of the truck spinning. It scans the area. And there we go. And this bridge is out right here. This is the main road that takes you right across to easily be able to access the area. But it is not built, so you have to build that. And the easiest way across, I believe, is going to be cutting across from this side, across this island, to the other side of the river. You probably come up this way, and then there's a way to get to this warehouse from there. But I'm going to go across the island this way, try and grab that watchtower, go to the warehouse, then I'll know exactly how to get there with a full-size vehicle. Just so nice seeing the Lodestar 1700 get some love from the mod community. Like, you see the F750 get all kinds of upgrades and stuff, but you don't see too many people showing the Lodestar 1700 some love. And realistically, the Lodestar 1700 is by far the best scout vehicle as far as the base game is considered. No DLC whatsoever. Like the Lodestar 1700 is the hero scout vehicle. Like that and the Yar 87. But those two vehicles are by far, in my opinion, the best two scouts you get from the base game. The Lodestar 87 and the Yar 87 and the Lodestar 1700. I'm sorry, I got those mixed up as I was trying to talk while thinking. And yep, that's all the way. That's the way you went, chap. That's fucking awesome, Ian. Great minds think alike, my dude. Makes sense. This seems like the only way they were able to get over here before having things unlocked. Alright, so we're on this side again. I'm gonna... Continues up this way. We'll go right up here. So I'm just gonna drive straight. Instead of activating the radar, I'm just gonna drive straight to the watchtower and let that do the work for me instead of wasting some fuel using the radar to see where I'm already going. It's right up on top of this hill here. Looks like there's some wood I can scavenge right there. I could take the trails, but I'm gonna drive straight up the side of the hill because I'm feeling frisky. And I know that this thing can do it. Oh, come on. Where's the grip? That is embarrassing, SnowRunner. Why the fuck is it not getting grip right here? I know that was basically straight up and down, but come on now. I should have had grip to get up that. There we go. Top of the hill. Grab the watchtower, and we'll know exactly how to get here to grab the 4 fuel. We won't have to build a bridge or anything like that. Just gonna be smooth sailing. Come here, get 4 fuel, then drive back to the other map, and we'll have the repair and refuel station set up in the garage. Now there are tunnels here, but from what I understand, these tunnels are locked until you have to unlock them or do something. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. But we'll leave the Lodestar where it's at. I gotta turn the engine off so it doesn't use fuel. And we'll jump into Old Betty, because I just want to drive Old Betty. And I'll just follow the same path I took. Go grab 4 fuel, double back, and we'll bring those back to the other map. This one out of the way real quick, just so it's not sitting in the road. Alright. Now we'll take Old Betty, climb over the rocks over here, get over to the other side. It's basically smooth sailing straight to the destination to get the 4 fuel. go. I hope there's a task or something to clear these roadblocks, because there's quite a few of them across all the maps that really hinder your forward progress on a map, unless you're able to do it kind of like how I did right there. There's just a bunch of roadblocks like that that just really will slow you down. Kind of like this little mud pit right here. I drove into it dumb like an asshole, but still. It's just, you're like, alright, driving on tarmac, and half a mile an hour. This is my life for the next 30 seconds to a minute, unless I winch to a tree and try and speed the process up. I just love these bridges that they have everywhere. I just really am loving these maps. Like, I just get distracted with how good they look everywhere. Everywhere I drive. Change the time of day a little bit, see what I'm doing. We'll just drive up here to the end of this road, cut across the river, grab the fuel, and then bring it back to the first map. Come on. There we go. Just needed a little bit of momentum to get myself going. That was just silly. I should not have gotten stuck there, but whatever. Now we just dip down to the right. We'll cut across the river. No, not here yet. Shit. Too early. I went too early. I gotta go up the road a little more, and then at the warehouse I drop down to the right. Whoa! I didn't expect the trail to go that way. I thought it was going to be more downhill. It actually goes to the left. That was my bad. I wasn't paying attention. God, I love these maps. Alright, it was further down than I thought it was. I thought I'd be a lot better set, a lot further on the map back, but I actually have to go up a lot further than I thought I did to get to the actual crossing that I used earlier. Yeah, these maps are my favorite by far so far. Yeah, by far and away my favorite maps the developers have released. I mean, like I said, I'm biased having been born and raised in Maine, and be able to play maps from the developers based quote-unquote in Maine. It's so special. I don't take it for granted. I love every single second of this. I hope everyone else is enjoying the Maine region too. Hope you guys got the DLC and you're exploring the maps and having as much fun as I am unlocking the garage and all the features that are part of the garage. Or if you're just playing SnowRunner and enjoying yourself in any part of the game, whether it's DLC, mod maps, or anything, I hope you guys are enjoying your SnowRunner experience and having as much fun as I am with this game, because I can't get enough of it. It's honestly been the only game that I've played for the last, like, year and a half, 2 years. Like, I can't bring myself to play other games for some reason. I'll play other games for like a couple days, and then I just come back to SnowRunner. And especially due to the mod community and the fact we have console mods now, it just makes the game infinitely replayable. I just never get bored. Hey there, be right back. You can't... Oh, sorry. Shit, I was reading the chat and I drove into a tree. Neon Light, or Be Right Back said he loves the neon lights in Maine. Yeah, up on like the pub and stuff that's on like the coastline. Like a lot of the trees, or a lot of the buildings on the coastline have I went the wrong way. Completely the wrong way. But yeah, a lot of the buildings on the main map, especially on the coastline, have neon lights and stuff like that. And I'm sure those buildings that I've been building around the garage, at nighttime, they have all kinds of neon lights. It's a nice touch from the developers. I went the wrong way, but I gotta sleep in the bed that I made. I gotta lie in the bed that I made because I went the wrong way, and instead of turning around, I'm just gonna take the long way around to get to the top of the plateau over here behind the trees. God, these maps are fun. I love the little log houses that you can break down and get wood planks from. I just love Old Betty, man. This really is one of my favorite mod trucks. Iceberg 101, Delta Gaming. True wizard, bringing back the vehicles from MudRunner. This is a reminiscent of the 4.3 C2O from MudRunner. I probably got that name wrong because I'm starting to get drunk, but I don't care. Is it the 4321? The C4321 or 4231 or whatever the hell it was in MudRunner. Alright, here we go. I can finally get the fuel that I need. Alright, fuel acquired. Now I just need to double back. I can come up over the hill here, then go down. Go across this way, up to the road. And then right back here to the other gateway. And we'll be good. And we'll take a little hit of the herbal inspiration for this drive. Marijuana. Oh, don't you wanna? Oh, marijuana. Just take a look at the watchtower while we're here. I already got it a little while ago with the lodestar, but why not look at it again? And apparently I should not have driven up here with this large truck. The trail is to the left. Oh man, I thought I might actually flip over trying to correct that mistake, but I should be good. What the f— Alright, we just have to live with it and figure it out. Oh my god, the trailer is hooked on that tree. Crisis averted. Just got hung up on that tree, and I didn't think I would be able to get out of it without losing the cargo, but I'm good. Just need to look at the map and read the terrain I need to go across. Alright, so I need to just double back the way I came. Go down this way. Go to here. Go across to here. Here. Right back down across the island. Then it's smooth sailing. Alright, that'll do. There we go. Alright. I figured it out. We're good. We're good. Like I said, still learning these maps. It's honestly my first time over on this side of this map at all, so I don't know the trails. So, just figuring it out as we go. I really thought I was going to be able to go past that watchtower and then cross down on the other side nice and quick, but nope, you have to take the long way. If the bridge was built to my right, I would be able to take a nice easy path that brings you along get across right here, and there's this bridge, and if this bridge was built, it'd be a nice tarmac road that brings you all the way around the map with a few ice sections in between. But other than that, you are smooth sailing. But the bridge isn't built right now, so I can't go that way. And unfortunately, to build that bridge, it takes, I think it's 6 concrete, cement, and then like 2 metal slabs or 3 metal slabs, so it's like 12 slots of cargo in total just to build that one bridge. And you have to bring a generator to be able to get the cargo from the warehouse that supplies that cargo. So it's like a whole convoluted, like very intricate task just to get that one bridge built. Yeah, this terrain's no joke on this second map. The second map is a lot more intricate than the first map. First map's a little bit more open, a little bit more swamp areas, rolling open sections, but like these trails on the second map are very tricky. You have to be paying attention while you're driving. Getting low on fuel. I can see my fuel tank just turned red, so I'm on the last 10% of my available fuel, but I do have a little bit on my roof rack that will be able to refuel me for the second half of this journey here. just get down to the island here and I'll refuel with that, and I'll be able to make it back to the fuel truck that I have set up near the beginning of the map. Or at least not necessarily the beginning of the map, but the tunnel that I came through that brings me to the other map. Alright, let's refuel. I have the compartment on the top of my vehicle that'll refuel me. I got 200 fuel there. There we go. And the train keeps rolling. Go, top of the hill. Oh, was I supposed to go left here? No, okay. Nice, back on the tarmac road. It'll be smooth sailing from here. There's a couple rock obstacles to get past, but they're easy to get over. And, we'll just get back to the other map, return this fuel, and we'll have the repair and refuel shop set up at the garage, and every time we recover a vehicle, they'll actually get repaired and refueled. And that'll be very nice. I love how the developers set that up to give it kind of the hardcore gameplay feel, where if you recover a vehicle and that isn't already completed, the vehicle won't repair itself or refuel itself. So it's a kind of a forced hardcore-esque feel from that game feature that they added with Phase 4. If anyone has started to play a hardcore gameplay through, you know it's a lot different than a regular gameplay through, where you have to pay for your fuel, you have to pay for your repairs, you have to pay to bring a vehicle from one region to another. Like, you have to pay for everything. It's crazy. Just try to stay to the outside, because if you go through the middle of that mud pit, it's going to take an extra 30 seconds to a minute. But if you stay to the outside, you can get past it pretty quickly. Alright, now we take a left right here. But you have to be careful, because this rock section is really tricky. Yeah, that was realistic, right? Yeah, that's why it's a video game, folks. You can never do something dumb like that in real life, but in video game, feel free. Go up to all my other vehicles that I brought over here to get ready for this map. Refuel. Alright, good to go. Now I just need to bring this fuel back to the other map. And we'll have the repair and refuel shop set up and unlocked on the first map. And as far as I know, I haven't found it on the second map here in Maine, but as far as I can tell, there's only the one map on the first map. Or one garage, I should say, on the first map. Go, get back to the tunnel here. Now we just transfer over back to the first map, the lowland in Maine, to deliver the 4 fuel. I really am enjoying these maps so far. I know I'm saying it over and over in the stream here, but just to be from Maine and to have maps based in Maine, USA, I just can't get enough of that. It makes me so happy as a nerd. Here we go. Now we just gotta deliver these back to the garage and we'll have the repair and refuel shop unlocked. I love cutting through this deep, swampy section. It's just so much fun to drive through. Almost drove straight into that rock. Love it, just leave it in high gear and it gets the job done. Just this last kind of deep mud section to get through, and then we'll be there. Anyone in the chat want to cheers beers with me when I crack my next beer? Got one ready to go. Smoke some marijuana under a beautiful sunset here in Maine. It's always a good time to smoke some weed. Haha, I was reading a text from my girlfriend and I drove straight into the goddamn telephone pole. I think she said she was ordering Chinese food. Chinese food would be very welcome at this point. Haven't been drinking for a while and smoking some weed. Chinese food sounds good. Thanks to anyone and everyone hanging out in the stream. I really appreciate it. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you've not done so already. That would really help my channel out. But of course, if you don't want to do that, no problems at all. But here we go. Got the 4 fuel for the repair and refuel station for the garage. And now we got step 5, or step 3 of 5, I should say. Complete. And on that note, we're gonna cheers a beer to repair and refuel station unlocked. Another part of the garage restored. Here we go. Got that built now. This place is coming together. This garage looks good. It's starting to get built. Alright, what's the next one? Cleaning out the garage. This will unlock the garage slots. We need 4 concrete blocks and 1 oversized cargo. And then the truck store. 2 cargo containers and 2 concrete slabs. Just do them both. Let's go with this one. Let's get the truck store unlocked, and then we'll do the slots last because I never use garage slots as it is. But to get 2 cargo containers for the contract we're currently on, we can go down here to the pier. There's 1 cargo container there. I need 2. And then there's also this warehouse up here where I've gotten cargo earlier in the stream, and there's bricks and concrete slabs, so I can get the 2 slabs there. And then there's also this warehouse here that has 2 slabs, so I might need to actually go to another map to get the other cargo container if I can only get 1 here. Or no, they actually should be unlimited at this one because there's no number next to it. So I just need to go to the pier. I'll get my 2 cargo containers, and then we'll get the concrete slabs after that. Alright, got quite a bit of work done so far on this. Now we'll just go and try and unlock the truck store. I'm actually not going to use Old Betty. I want to go back and use the Punisher again. I really like that mod. Old Betty's really fun, but I'm going to leave this one right here. I'm going to jump into the Punisher. I want to use the other one. Yeah, this will get it done in no time. Just refuel myself off this Delta Old Betty over here. Alright, refueled, good to go. Now we just go down here to the port, grab a couple cargo containers, and we'll be good to go. Oh, thanks for sharing that link, Christian. Love it. Just put this thing in high gear and it just goes through everything. I don't generally like to use overpowered mods, but this one is really fun. The Punisher by Diesel Addict 66. Hanging out here on the Maine Region, getting the garage unlocked. If anyone is just joining in the stream, thank you for hanging out. Feel free to hit that like and subscribe if you have not done so already. But just thank you for stopping by at all. I love coming over to the coastal region of this map. It really actually makes it feel the most like Maine that any part of the map actually feels. Or the region, I should say. So I need to get over here. So I actually need to cut across to here. And then I can get over to this pier. So I think I need to... I can go down a little bit further and then just go left. Well, full on off-roading. I thought there was a trail over here, but I was wrong. Just had to find the trail the hard way. Go. Just had to get across the river there, and now we're smooth sailing. And these parts of the map actually really make it feel like New England or Maine. Like just having all these little port set up with all the boats on the docks and everything. Now we just double back to the garage and we'll be good to go. Oh, too fast, too fast, too fast. What? How did I not lose that cargo? Anyone actually watching the stream, comment below, how in the hell did I just not lose that cargo? I was driving way too fast, turned over way too much of an angle. How did that not unpack? That was the SnowRunner gods being very, very kind to me right there. I can't believe that just happened. I'm straight up confused. That I should have lost my cargo right there. I would have been completely screwed. I don't have a crane. But somehow it did not tip over and it did not unpack. I don't know what the heck just happened right there. That should not have worked out in my favor. I was driving way too fast and way too reckless. But somehow that did not result in me tipping over, and I'm still driving, so I'm not going to question it and just try and get this cargo delivered without flipping over. Just love the mix of snow and mud. It just makes it so much more interesting than a map being just mud or just snow. now just smooth sailing back to the garage. You got us matching Christmas shirts? It's a slice of pizza. It's a slice of pizza for a treat. That is amazing, babe. I love it. I love you. That's so cute. I can't wait to put that on. You're adorable. Where'd you find that? At Michael's, okay. I thought you were... Okay, that's not where I would have expected that. That's amazing. That made me smile. Okay, that's super cute. Perfect. That should be okay. I like to stay to the left of this big swamp area. You can bypass all that swampy, slow stuff. Avoid all that snow, avoid the deep mud, just go through this area. And you can save yourself a couple minutes of just slow gameplay. Just go through that lowland right there, cut across, and you're good to go. Deliver these cargo containers, and that's first half of this contract delivered. Here we go. We'll jump in the 49X. Now let's use the JBE. I haven't used this on this stream yet. JBE Fleet Star. This is by far one of my favorite mods on console, especially when it comes to tweaks of base game vehicles. Just need a trailer for 2 slots. To get the 2 slabs, I can come to either this garage down here, or I can go up to this one on the hill. This one would be more fun, so we'll go to this one. And then we'll just double back, and that'll get this part of the garage built. I just try to avoid the snow right here, and I can actually get across this part of the map a little bit quicker than if I went through the deep snow itself. try to cut across right here. Go and grab those concrete slabs and we'll be good to go. But this mod, compared to the other ones, is much more vanilla based, where it is not going to just go through the deep mud like it's nothing. This is actually going to struggle where it goes through some of the more difficult parts of the map compared to the other mods I've been using. Those ones just make it look too easy. This is slightly more realistic in a way. Anyone else like to use the JBE Fleet Star? I mean, this thing is just such a beautiful tweak mod. It's always been one of my favorites from the base game. Yeah, this is a completely different experience from the other trucks I've been driving. It's just so much less grip, I should say. It takes so much more effort to drive through these maps and makes you appreciate the terrain that much more. There we go, get to the top of the hill. Now we'll just grab the 2 concrete slabs and we'll be good to go. I'm just going to do a U-turn right here because I'm just going to double back down the same trail I just drove up because I'm going back that way to deliver. There we go. 2 concrete slabs on their way to deliver to the garage, and we'll have the truck store unlocked here in Maine. It's the Maine Region. It's the Season 6 DLC maps. Super cool and unique for myself, being born and raised and living in Maine myself, and this being one of my favorite games of all time, and being able to play on maps based, quote unquote, in the region that I live, Maine, is just so cool. I'll never get tired of saying that. Just like probably some of the people that live in Michigan or Wisconsin or Alaska that can say that they're playing on maps based in where they live. It's just such a cool, unique thing, and I just love that. It makes me so happy as a nerd. I really do love these games, and I can't get enough of them. Like, I've been playing this game since it got released almost exclusively for about 1.5 years now, almost 2 years. And it just never gets old. Hey there, Ian. 2 beers in 30 minutes. Finally got to myself out the bloody river. LOL. Yeah, that'll happen, man. There's some spots, if you don't have a truck that's overpowered, you really have to work to navigate through. I've been really enjoying learning the lay of the land and how these maps intertwine and what trails to take, what areas to avoid, what areas to lean towards to be able to get past trickier spots. Like, these maps are really, really, really well made. I'm really enjoying them so far. It's actually been a lot easier than I expected it to be able to unlock these parts of the garage. Like, I was seeing comments in the Facebook groups and stuff, people complaining about how long and how much effort it takes to unlock the garage and whatnot. But this has been actually pretty straightforward and easy. As long as you understand how the game works, you know. And if you plan in advance like I did and bring appropriate vehicles to be able to handle the terrain, it makes quick work of it all. If you were to go back and watch the earlier parts of this stream, like I got a lot of work done in almost no time here. And it's been so much fun doing it. Again, just avoiding the deep snow in the middle there. Like, it'd be fun to go through it, but it just takes so long to drive through because it's just so deep. But if you stay to the outside here, you can just bypass it and shave a couple minutes off your drive time if you don't want to drive through that deep mud in the middle. I love coming to this JB Fleet Star though, because it reminds you what vanilla is like. And this is better than vanilla. This is already an improved version of the base game vehicle, and it still struggles. Alright, I'm drunk. I'm driving into fucking fences. I got one contract left after this, and I'm going to try and get it done if I can, because I want to get all of them done in one stream, and that'd be a nice little victory for myself if I could do that. So I'm going to get this done, and I got one last contract left after this. The trailer store and garage will be fully unlocked. There we go. Now we got the truck store unlocked, baby. I'm gonna smoke some weed to that. All right. So now I can detach. I can recover this, and it'll actually repair itself. Now I just need to repair the garage slots. If I go to the garage, activate the contract, cleaning up the garage, activate it, I need 4 concrete blocks and 1 oversized cargo. So I can get the oversized cargo here. There's 2 concrete blocks there. There's also 2 concrete blocks here. And there's also 2 concrete blocks here. So I basically need to go 1, 2, and then all the way out there. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll just start working on the concrete blocks, and we'll be good to go from there. We'll use the Punisher like I've been using, but just since I love this truck. Got plenty of fuel left. I got all 4 slots that I need for the concrete blocks. So we'll grab 2 from the first location, double back, and we'll go to the second location from there. And we'll have the garage fully unlocked and the trailer store fully unlocked here in Maine. Going full cross country on this one because I know this terrain by now, and I can just cut across here, drive up past, I think this is a lumber mill or something like that next to the garage, and just cut through here instead of going across the deep snow and the deep mud. You can just cut across this way, get up here onto this flat section, you take a left, and then you pop out right at the center of the map. And you're good to go. I'm gonna go grab 2 concrete blocks from the warehouse to the right up here. And then I'm gonna double back to the other warehouse on top of the hill. And we'll have 4 concrete blocks ready to go. Then I'll just need to bring 1 more truck out to go grab 1 oversized cargo container, and we'll be good to go and have everything unlocked in the garage and the trailer store here in Maine. Oof, you see that acceleration? This thing is just too fast. And this is the base setup. It's not even really upgraded at all other than the tires. It's just so fast. Alright. Some concrete blocks. Got 2 here. Now we'll just have to double back. We'll go, we're doubling back the way we came to this warehouse here. Then we'll go and drop them off at the front of the garage. And we'll be all set for the first half of this contract. And then we'll still have to double back to the pier down here to get the oversized container, and that will be the final piece of cargo for unlocking the entire garage here in Maine. find that grip anywhere I can get it. This truck. It gets so deep in these areas. Go, just get across this river here and we'll be basically set up to get the first half of this final delivery. This truck is insane. Oh man, I deserve that. Oh, fuck. That's what I get for driving like an idiot. Well, the first recovery mission I had to do was on the final one. And that just kind of makes sense. I just got too reckless with that. And I knew while I was driving up that hill with the trailer, I was going too fast. I had it in high gear, but I was just having fun. And nothing bad had gone wrong yet, but I knew it was going to lead to something bad. And it just makes sense that the last fucking delivery, the last contract of the 5, I actually make the first mistake of any of them. But whatever. It's SnowRunner. It's to be expected. Yeah, a bunch. Yeah, if you can plan ahead, Ian, you're right. With these maps, planning ahead pays off big time. But that really applies to any SnowRunner map for sure, but especially these new ones. If you can scout ahead, be able to learn the map, pre-plan, set up your vehicles in advance, it won't take you much time at all to get everything unlocked. It's just, you know, having all that knowledge in advance going into it makes a big difference. Alright, now just load these 4 up and we'll be good to go. What the hell is going on with the crane that it doesn't want to go left? Like, what the fuck? There we go. Now just get this to go left. Alright, 2 of 4. Now we'll get number 3 of 4. That's all we need. The other piece was a piece of brick, and we really don't need that. So as long as this is on the platform and packed, I don't care about anything else. Alright, now we got the 4 concrete blocks. Go and deliver these and we'll be halfway done with the last contract. Throw it in high gear and it gets the job done. Just bypass the middle, you'll be all set. We'll get this first half delivered, then it's just one piece of oversized cargo after this and we'll be complete. We'll have the trailer store and garage unlocked here in Maine. Hey there, Dale Martell. What are the 4 fuels? Where are the 4 fuels? The 4 fuel for the repair contractor on the second map. The Yellowstone National Forest or whatever it's called. You have to bring those to the, or you have to acquire those on the second map. If you look back in the stream a little bit earlier, I did already do that contract, and I did that without building any other bridges or anything like that. I just drove straight to it and unlocked it. Alright, get the 4 concrete delivered. Now it's just one oversized cargo left to complete the garage. And I'm going to use I think I have a Western Star 49X that I want to use for this final one. Yeah, this one right here. I want to use this for the final part of the contract. Get a semi-trailer, sideboard, easily deliver the last part of the garage and have it fully built and ready to go. Alright, now we just need to drive down to the pier, collect the final cargo, and we will have the garage 100% built with the trailer store. I'm going to cut across road up towards this hill over here. It's much quicker than going across the road through the middle of the map. Leave it in high gear and chaos will ensue. Take down trees as you go. Go. You can make progress across these maps on these paved roads, no problem, as long as you stay off the guardrails. Have a vehicle that actually goes fast. And now we take the left right here. We cut across these little off-road trails. It'll go across the river to the pier. We'll get the final piece of cargo we need, the oversized cargo, and then we'll deliver that, and the entire garage and trailer store will be fully unlocked. Hey there, TFG Gaming, what's going on? Hello. Thanks for joining in the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Hanging out here on the Maine Region, unlocking the garage and trailer store. I have everything complete except for the final contract. I'm working on that right now. And once I complete this one, I'll have the entire garage and trailer store unlocked. Go. I just love this coastline area. It actually feels somewhat like Maine. You know what I mean? Gives it a strong New England vibe with these docks and all the boats moored up on them. These are the parts of the map that actually make it feel like it's a New England or, you know, Maine actual feel and vibe. The rest of it is just generic MudRunner, but these coastlines actually kind of feel like New England, and like I can drive on roads similar to this with these buildings and coastlines similar to this, and actually makes it feel somewhat like Maine, and I absolutely love that so much. Now we just come down here, grab the oversized cargo. Go. Now we just need to get turned around here. Might be messy, but it gets the job done. It's a 10-point turn, but we're making it work. Alright, now we just gotta double back to the garage and we'll have the final piece of cargo delivered. and the entire garage and trailer store unlocked when I deliver this last piece. I'm just enjoying these maps more and more as I go. They really are that much fun. Can't keep it in high gear all the time. That mud will get you. The more I learn these maps, the more I enjoy them. They really are so much fun. Left the stream for a bit. Glad to see I'm still going. Thanks, Christian. Yeah, I'm still just hanging out, trying to get this last piece of cargo delivered. After this one, I'll have everything completed for the garage and trailer store. I might do a multiplayer game in the future, but I don't do much multiplayer streaming, just so I can control the daylight, actually just focus on myself and play the game. I am open to doing co-op streams in the future, but I don't do them as of now. I haven't done them yet. But I definitely would be open to doing that in the future if I was able to coordinate with someone that wanted to play co-op, and we could do a stream of it in the future. I just unlocked the garage slots, Christian. While you were away, I did the contract for unlocking the garage slots. So the garage slots have, or no, that might be the one I'm doing right now. Sorry. I think this final contract that I'm working on right now will be the garage slots, because the last one I did was for the truck store. So the one I'm doing right now will be the final contract that I have left to do. But the name of it is Cleaning Out the Garage, and after finishing this one, we'll unlock the garage slots. But I just did the truck store right before this one. And then I did, before that, I did the repair and refuel. And then before that, I did the customization. And the first one I did on this stream was unlocking the trailer store. So it was, what, 5 or 6 contracts in total. Took me a couple hours to do it, but it can all be done without having to do any other contracts or whatnot beforehand. You can do them in any order you like in the future. But if you jump back through this stream, you can watch any parts of me completing all of unlocking the trailer store and the entire garage. Here in the Maine region, Season 6, Haul and Hustle. We got the Maine region introduced to us by the developers as Season 6 DLC. Alright, take care, GT Gamer. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, folks. I appreciate anyone and everyone stopping by the stream. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe button if you've not done so already. That helps the channel out quite a bit. But if not, I completely understand. No problems at all. I just appreciate you might be watching the stream for 20, 30 seconds or however long you might hang out. Thanks for stopping by and showing my channel some love. Hope you guys are enjoying SnowRunner yourselves. I know I'm definitely not the only one that enjoys these games. Yeah, I've basically made an entire new road over here to the left of the regular road because I just don't go that way because it takes so much longer. You just cut across this flat section, you can get right across here in no time compared to going through that deep watery mud section and that deep snow section. You just cut through the lowland over here and you get across it so much faster than you would if you took the actual quote-unquote road made by the developers. Deep mud, deep snow everywhere. This is the final piece of cargo of the final mission to fully unlock the garage here in Maine. Season 6 DLC. Got the trailer store unlocked, every single part of the garage unlocked now with this final piece of cargo delivered. And the main garage is fully unlocked. There we go. Evan's garage. Fully restored. All aspects of the garage and the trailer store unlocked. Here in the Maine region. So awesome. Jump into photo mode. You can drive around or go around with the free camera. So we got the trailer store unlocked over here. All other aspects of the garage fully built. Completely different from the start of the stream where everything was deconstructed, not built at all. There we go. Everything done. Garage fully built, trailer store unlocked. Now for some joyrides. Got the F750 Power Stroke right here. Way too fast. This thing's just way too much fun. Ew. I want to jump in the rough stock, man. I love this mod. I put this here specifically for the end of the stream, hoping that I'd be able to unlock all the garage and trailer store and then do a joyride. And this is why I put this bad boy here, because this is one of my favorite new scouts. You can just drive around and have way too much fun in it. The Dearborn Rough Stock by M1A1. Whoa! Shit. Oh my goodness. Did like a backflip right there. That's what happens when you leave it in high gear though. Chaos, right? Oh, Christian, yes, we need a Sherp, man. A Sherp would be so much fun in this game. They got it as DLC in the original spin tires, but they don't have it in this game. I'm honestly kind of shocked that no mod creator has made a Sherp yet. It looks like it's squatted, but it's not too bad. It gives it a really wide wheelbase that makes it look more squatted than it is. And it has a fairly soft suspension, so once you get moving at speed, it looks more squatted than it is. Yeah, I have the one I drove at the beginning of the stream right up here parked up. It actually has the front end clipped onto it. But it looks squatted, but it's not like a super squatted vehicle. These tires are the only tires on this truck that make it look like it has a wide stance. Every other tire that's more of a tire from the base game or a more vanilla tire is much more narrow and in line with the vehicle body. But these specific tires are actually really tight, are wider set than the vehicle and give it a completely different look. It makes it look more like it's squatted, like you mentioned earlier, when it's actually not. This water crossing got intense real fast. Oh, nice. Yeah, same for me. My first time playing these games was on MudRunner on PS4 also. Before we ever had mods or anything like that, or anything really fun like this. Man, that took a lot longer than I expected to get across this area here. Is Monster Max 2 on console? No, sir, it's not. Monster Max, the only mod that I've seen for Monster Max is a PC only mod. Monster Max 2 and the original Monster Max are made by Frog, and that is a creator that is not allowed to make console mods. Yeah, what Christian said is not on console. These trails are no joke. Deep mud, deep snow. Oh, blew out my suspension again. Now it's fully squatted. Love it. You want to see this thing go fast? I'll go to the next map. Watch this. Once you travel to the next map, there's a long stretch of tarmac where you can just keep it going if you're able to drive it right. The big lumberjack with the flannel shirt, that's definitely a main thing. We have a bunch of statues like that around here. Right near my work, there's a giant statue similar to that of a Native American that's around the same size as that in the picture there for this loading screen. So that's kind of funny that we see that here for the Maine region. Come on, load. Load, baby. I just want to get out here on this map and do a little bit of exploring. Just has to load. Oh man, taking forever. Sorry folks. That's my PS4 for you. There we go, finally. Took forever, but we got there. Now we go for a high speed run after all that wait. Here in the Dearborn Rough Stock by M181. You ready to have some fun? 'Cause I am. Just repair and refuel real quick. Jump back in. Let's go. Oh, coming up some ice here, throw it in high gear and hope for the best. It's all breakable ice too, so you just gotta hope your nose doesn't dig in and stop you dead in your tracks. Oh, like that. Ugh. I've been able to do it multiple times with being able to get through there and keeping it in high gear, so that's a little disappointing, but it is what it is. There we go. There we go. Ah, too tight. Crap. Right into the telephone pole. Alright, well, this is about the end of the stream, folks. I appreciate anyone and everyone hanging out and stopping by. But it is time for some dinner, some food. I got the entire garage and trailer store unlocked here in Maine. Feel free to go back through the stream and check that out. And hope everyone gets to enjoy these maps the way I am. Definitely drop a like and subscribe on the channel if you've not done so already. Got all kinds of videos going all the way back to the launch of SnowRunner and back into the MudRunner days. And yeah, I just appreciate anyone and everyone stopping by to hang out. Definitely go get the Season 6 DLC yourself and enjoy it. Thank you, Christian, for hanging out, buddy. Thank you for sharing all the links and everything like that. And I look forward to seeing all your screenshots in the groups in the future. But thank you for chilling out with me, folks. Definitely go and check out the Maine Region yourself. And yeah, I think that's an apt ending right there. Rolling over right in front of the big old lumberjack himself. But I'm gonna end the stream here. Gonna go have some dinner and hang out. And hope everyone can go and enjoy the Maine region of SnowRunner Season 6 themselves. And if you go back and watch some of this stream, you can see how to unlock the entire garage and trailer store with ease. It's no problem at all. You just got to pre-plan a little bit, folks. But yes, and enjoy SnowRunner. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for hanging out, Christian. Thank you for hanging out, Ian. Hope you all have a good day, and I'll catch you around. Take care. Have a good night.